Welcome back, trainers, and in this video I had to cool down for a little bit. Funny enough, I went out in the scorching heat in Alaska. Right now it's like probably one of the hottest days. I was outside for like a good 2 hours. I don't know if you can tell, but what we're going to be talking about is spoofers, and I'm sick and tired of it. Okay, now there are several categories of spoofers that we're going to be talking about. All right, now I kind of was going a little hard. I was just completely pissed off and just sick of it. And a lot of times, if you do follow me on X or Twitter, I do spout out and say the most unhinged nonsense. So that's what it is. If you want to see that, then follow me there. I won't be doing that on this channel. You're like, oh, okay, think again, Poke. Yeah, sometimes I get a little unhinged here too, but that doesn't matter. Point is, let's talk about the spoofing thing. Why am I upset? Why do I am I annoyed by them? All right, spoofers. First of all, I have to say, stay in your lane, okay? Stay in your own mother effing lane, please, okay? And here we go. I want to separate the different categories of spoofers, all right? So, I mean, there's dozens, right? But I'm going to break it down into, I don't know, like 4 categories. You have the people who are wanting to play Pokemon Go, who genuinely enjoy it and spend money, spoof, stay in their own lane and just have fun. When I say stay in your lane, what does that mean? Stay in your own lane. Well, don't be shaving people out of gyms and then hopping into them, okay? Because, all right, and here we go. Now I'm gonna start getting worked up. Ready? All right, let's go. Right, let's get it. Let's get that pissed off Poke. We want to see. Hold on, let me turn on red light. All right, let's get it. Nah, I'm not feeling that. All right, let's go back. All right, anyways, look, I took like a 2-mile hike into a particular place. There is nobody else around. But how can you be certain? How can you be certain? Because I have my girl with me, Athena, and if there was anybody around, she would alert me. Plus, I can see and I can look around, all right? I can see, I can tell if there's somebody around here. There's nobody there. And guess what? I was there. I was like, oh, cool, look at, I can just see where I'm at in any gym at any time. That's what all of us can do, right? Right. But I was looking, I went there just for the hell of it, right? But luckily enough, right when I was there, thank you, whoever idiots, like, well, should I put the name up there? I'm not going to, because I'm not going to be that guy, all right? I'm not going to out you. So just keep your freaking ass in line after this, okay? So I'm out there, I'm like feeding it, and I was the first one who took it down, right? So I was the first one in the gym, and it goes by order. So the first one who took it down, if you throw in first, you're the first one to be knocked out, if that's the case, right? And sometimes a lot of people, that's what they do with me. They like to shave me out of a gym so they can hop into this son of a gun. So this is what they did. They shaved me. I was like, oh, they're attacking. Like, I was like, oh, there's a spoofer here, right? Because I'm literally sitting here. There's nobody around. Okay, I'm not an idiot. I can see like there's nobody around, right? And then they shave me out. They drop, and then they leave it alone. That's it. You know, I was in there for like 300 and some days. All right. Well, all right. I'm being a little dramatic. In like 100 days. Okay, that was a while, right? And the reason why this is pissing me off is because stay in your own freaking lane. Like I already said, if you're gonna spoof, again, I already told you we're gonna go over several categories. So you got the spoofers who like to freaking play and have fun and just mess around, right? You know what? I'm not even gonna go over the categories. Nah, who gives a shit? How about this? How about just leave the gyms alone? All right? How about that? Okay? If you want to spoof, go ahead. And I have friends that spoof, okay? I'm not like completely against it. I'm not for it. I'm not advocating for it, right? But if you're going to do that, stop freaking screwing with us, all right? Us people who are in the gyms. Oh, what's the big deal? Oh, it's just a game. Just take it easy. Yeah. It's just a game when you freaking hike 2 miles to have fun, to see your gym just get shaved out, and just you only, so they can sit in the gym. Oh, is that such a big deal? I mean, at the end of the day, let's be honest, it's not that big of a deal. It's just annoying, and I'm bringing attention to it. Look, I had your back, y'all. I had your back. I had Spoofer's back. I always, like, take it back like 8 years. I didn't, but as time progressed, I was like, I don't, do your thing, have fun, right? Especially with all the nonsense that Niantic has been pushing on us. Like, yeah, have a ball, right? Again, not advocating for it. But don't freaking mess with people, right? Stop screwing with people's gyms. This is like your whole video, Poke? This is all what it is? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm bringing attention to it because I understand there's a lot of spoofers out there who support me, right? And I appreciate you all. You have fun, do your thing. You can go to the island that Trainer Tips made. I watched that video. That's a good video. That was a good video. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really watch his videos anymore or anything. But let's be honest. Trainer Tips is the OG here, right? I mean, he's the OG. And so I was like, all right, I'll check it out. I was bored. I was really blazed out of my mind. So I was like, let's watch Trainer Tips, right? Because I know he'd be smoking that ganja too. Yeah, I know you'd be smoking. So anyway, I was like, oh, that's a pretty cool video. I like it. And technically throughout that whole video, yeah, these people are breaking TOS. Not him, Trainer Tips, but these people who are doing whatever they're doing, making these false Pokestops, going there because it's like literally one of the first places that you can play online. Well, why did I say online? This is one of the first places that you can play when things are released, just to get ahead of the game if you want to start playing, right? And that's fine. And when it comes to that, do that. Have fun. Again, Niantic, if you're watching, or Scopely, I'm not advocating this, but I'm just saying you can't stop the inevitable, right? As Thanos said, right? It's done. You can't do anything about it, right? Even the Avengers lost. You can't win. But the point is, don't do nefarious things to legitimate players by taking people and shaving people out of gyms. I get it. I have look, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but Poke when it comes to Pokemon Go is a name that a lot of people know. So when they see it, they're like, oh, and if, they want to get a little kick, and whoever did it, you're probably just having a laugh right now, huh? You like this? Yeah, you made a video. It's okay. You're making me several bags right now. So thank you. Thank you. You're making me several bags. That's all right. That's all good. But I'm going to bring it to your attention to everybody. And now, thanks to you, now there's going to be just a little bit more of a dent in the spoofer community for people that don't like you. So good job. I hope you're happy. Yeah, you did it. Fantastic. Yeah, you happy now? Fantastic. Leave us alone who are playing legit, right? If you want to spoof and you want to do some raids and a Easter Island in the middle of goddamn nowhere, right? And have fun off of gyms that don't even exist, have a freaking ball. I don't care. Somebody called me out and I don't even know. I didn't know. Look, hey, I didn't know. But apparently like one of the Pokemon that I had was from that place, and it wasn't from Trainer Tips. I did join one of his raids, but I had something really good. I forgot what it was exactly. And people were like, I'm so ashamed. I'm really, I'm disappointed in you. Poke, I'm disappointed. It's like, I didn't even know. My bad. If somebody sends me an invite, I join, I say accept, and I freaking play. All right, that's what it is. But yeah, I don't care if you want to spoof around and raid, have fun, but leave our gyms alone, okay? Leave us alone. Leave our legitimate players alone. Do you want this heat? Do you want this? I'm not the one over here bringing the big waves, all right, to make everything crash down, and I'm not going to stop and change the whole way of the game is running, okay, for you spoofers. But you don't want all these enemies, okay? Because people who are watching are going to agree and have a little bit more of a sentiment and anger against you after this. So just keep your ass in your own lane. That's it. That's all we're asking. Stay in your lane. You do your little raids and your little freaking islands, and leave our gyms alone. How's that sound? Is that okay? Is that okay? Can we all agree to disagree? Fantastic. Perfect. That's all I wanted to bring to your attention. Little rant, crazy thing, okay? Anyways, you have no idea how pissed I was, like, when it happened. I was screaming into the void, into the woods. I mean, I probably scared freaking moose and bears away with the rants and screams that I was doing. I really did. I was pissed off. And it's bullshit. It is. Piss off. If you want to hide in a gym, you got hundreds of gyms in random locations. In nowheres. Oh, all right. Well, that kind of just destroys the whole motion of this video, because I was in the middle of nowhere in Alaska, and that's kind of like what I was just saying, right? Okay. Just leave the gyms alone. All right? Play the game. If you want to go and hop in a gym, fucking go into a city. All right? Go into a city where it's getting turned over every like 12 minutes or less. All right? As far as that, everybody else is really trying to just grind out here, and you're like, whoa, okay, poke. What's the big deal? If you get knocked out, you get your 50 coins. Is it such a bad thing? I don't give a shit about the coins, okay? I like to continuously feed berries to these Pokemon and gain Stardust. That's the whole fun thing about it. I was up to... It was like 800 berries fed for each Pokemon in there. And that was on like, I wouldn't say lazy time, but not even hardcore grind time. Man, I'm sweating because I'm not only am I hot, it's hot in here because I have the freaking window closed, but I'm also freaking pissed off. There you go. That's it. There you go. Rant over. This is why you come here. This is why you enjoy my channel. I know. I already know. I go and hinge and act all crazy. So anyways, thank you for stopping by. And when it comes to spoofers, I know I was going to say several categories, but you know, if you're a spoofer who just likes to go and do raids, have fun. I don't give a shit. All right. Do your thing, but leave our gyms alone, please. All right. And I did make a post a while ago. I asked people to take some people out in a particular gym, in a closed gym next to me that I made, and somebody literally shaved me out. Okay, I was there. There was nobody around. They shaved me out, and that was it. It's all right. I took care of business. I'm not going to say how, but I did. I got you. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, if you agree with me, or if you disagree, agree or disagree, give it a thumbs up. Both of them, right? We're all just here to have a discussion, okay? And I understand a lot of people need to spoof because of their circumstances, all right? Whether you're, you know, wheelchair bound or whatever the case may be, and you just want to enjoy the game because you like the whole idea of Pokemon Go, fantastic. Just leave us alone, okay? With that said, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.